Check them out on Facebook, Casterkey Tire and Alignment. Every detail tells a story, every sparkle a memory waiting to be made. At L's Jewelry, timeless craftsmanship meets modern elegance, designed for life's most precious moments. L's Jewelry is Shawnee's friendly jeweler.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
First Med Urgent Care is here, 4010 North Kickapoo, right next door to Mazzio's, open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Short wait times if you have to wait at all. Self-check-in, COVID, flu, strep, care, and testing you get at First Med. Great for parents after work because of the long evening hours. Non-emergency, which is life-threatening care, you get here at First Med. Access training, stitches, lacerations, even with broken arms, whatever it is you need, you get it at First Med. Everyone is so nice at First Med Urgent Care, 4010 North Kickapoo. Thank you.
Take care.
Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary. Known for their friendly family welcomes and just as friendly exits, Fred's can service your vehicle needs. Make Fred's Tire and Battery your first stop when your vehicle needs service. Kevin Hanna, Frontier Commercial Group, specializes in both commercial and residential real estate. Whether you're looking to secure the perfect commercial space or find your dream home, Kevin's team helps you achieve your real estate goals. Visit Kevin's interactive website to get started today. At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. A genuinely local atmosphere. The Oliver family has more than 70 years as butchers with Hardesty. If you're in Shawnee, you gotta stop at Hardesty Deli.
I feel so sick, and I don't know if I should take ibuprofen or Tylenol.
Go ask Eric.
I can't stop coughing. Surely there's something I can take to make this better.
Go ask Eric.
Wait, I just got new medicine and I don't know if I'm allowed to have caffeine with it.
Go ask Eric. Great prices sell cars, and Casterkey Auto Mart truly understands that principle. Straightforward pricing with no gimmicks. Located on the corner of Harrison and Jefferson for over 40 years, shop at the lot or online. Casterkey Auto Mart. They're good people.
In today's world, fast and reliable internet isn't a luxury. CVEC Fiber is connecting our community with 100% fiber optic internet. From ultra-smooth gaming to crystal-clear video calls, you'll never miss a moment. Visit CVECfiber.com to sign up.
Stewart & Clover Attorneys and Title Company exists to help people. It really is that simple. Whether you have personal or business legal questions or need help navigating land title issues, Stewart & Clover is big enough to solve problems, small enough to care. Whether it's the largest vehicle on the road or the smallest of problems, Brown & Sons Towing and Recovery gets you home safe. Brown & Sons Towing and Recovery. Big or small, we tow them all. Good throw gets Bertram. And that's smashed. Nothing new. ShawneeCTV would like to thank the following community sponsors in helping make this broadcast possible. Sebastian Homes, specializing in exceptional residential properties. David Nicholas and Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Jeff Chamblin, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, enjoys helping people. Robert Owens, McElroy and Owens Funeral Group. When your pet is family, pause to remember. Mentoring with a Mission. Uplift Mentoring. Air Force One, HVAC, service and repair on all brands. GCTC, a career and technology center located in Shawnee. Brown & Sons Wrecker and Recovery at towingoklahoma.com. Welcome to Hera as we are in Panthers Stadium for the Hera tournament. 50 plus years Hera has been putting this tournament on, and the Wolves coming in tonight with their first round opponent, which is Tuttle, as Chad Johnson's Wolves will be starting Levi Brahman, Ian Samilton, Angel Tahana, Ramel Slaughter, and Aiden Sikiros, as the Tigers from Tuttle, coached by Jet Job, as their starters are Wilson, Hendon, Banks, Groff, and Price. Bringing you the 90th consecutive season of Shawnee High School Sports. We are ShawneeCTV, and we welcome you here for this round one matchup. The Wolves come in 2-1 with Aiden Sikiros leading the team in scoring right at about the 19-point per game level. Tahana and Slaughter behind him down around 10, as a block immediately off the start by Ramel Slaughter. Good defensive play there as it was picked up by Levi. And he's handling the ball on the corner. Back to Ramel, into Aiden. Nice spin, into. Good ball movement by the Wolves. Gets the first points of this tournament for the Wolves. And Tuttle comes right back. Good pass there to Hendon, and he gets the first two for the Tigers. Up quick, that's Tahana getting it back to Levi. Tahana for three, and he nails it. Angel for three. We look forward to a season of that for Tahana, as it's going to be a foul on the quick press break by the Tigers. The foul on the foot, as jumped high did Samilton, but he caught the shooter with his foot. And it's going to be the first personal foul on Samilton, as Banks hits the first of two, and he gets them both down. Tuttle with their press. They bring it in quickly to Levi, and he gets it over to Ian, and back to Ramel as the Wolves set up in their offense. Worked hard on breaking the press during practice this week after a big victory up against Bishop Kelly. And the Wolves come in confident. Slaughter to throw it in. Goes up top to Brahman. Inside to Sikiros. Aiden, very talented. That's Samilton from downtown. And Ian nails it. Just a sophomore. Ian Samilton showing his stuff. There is the Wolves, 2 for 2 from three. And Tuttle answers. That's Jet Price. Turnover on the press. A little bit sloppy ball handling there, as the Wolves back on the defensive side. Predominantly a man-to-man defense for Coach Chad Johnson, we should anticipate. Good atmosphere for high school basketball. You see through the glass to the swimming pool from this top tier where we are, bringing back great memories of Shawnee High School swim in our times. I remember back when we won our first conference championship and we took out the Carl Albert Titans, and they had a multi-year run. That was the first year, actually the next year is when we started our 4-year run for the girls state champions. But Hera's always been a great companion school for our swim team, and Guy Worth does a great job down here. Always friendly. Tuttle sets up. Price takes it down as Groff moves it around back to Price. Good left by Price underneath the tough defense by Sikiros. And Tuttle takes the lead, 9-8. Slaughter going to get, thought he might get an and one there. Gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line with 5:27 to play here in the opening quarter. Ramel stepping up after a good football season for the junior. Steps right into the basketball. It takes a little bit of time to switch those gears, but Ramel's been doing it since he was a freshman. He's probably been doing it his whole life, as he's a fabulous all-around athlete. He goes 1 for 2, and we're tied at 9. Slaughter with his first points of the ball game. Hamilton trying to pick that one off. Good defensive play there by Angel, keeping the lane clean. That's Angel on the defensive pressure. Another 3 off the board, and the Wolves just unable to handle their offensive boards, or their defensive board, sorry. Tuttle getting the offensive rebounds here. Cost the Wolves the last trip down. That's Banks moving it to the middle. That's their scorer, as Sikiros is going to have to get out on Price, as Price already with 8. And he's challenging the senior, Sikiros. Aiden, a good defensive player. Let's see what kind of adjustments he makes. Brahman gets it into Slaughter. Slaughter brings it up. And they go out to Hamilton. Thinks about the 3, going to be stolen. And 2. We want a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with 4:05 to play. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV. Caster-Key Tire and Alignment. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience. Tires, alignments, front-end parts, and brakes installed. Check them out on Facebook. Caster-Key Tire and Alignment. Every detail tells a story. Every sparkle a memory waiting to be made. At L's Jewelry, timeless craftsmanship meets modern elegance. Designed for life's most precious moments. L's Jewelry is Shawnee's friendly jeweler. We are back to Hera. The Wolves trailing 14-9. A few turnovers and some offensive rebounds given up is the difference in this ball game. As Slaughter brings it up. The Wolves settle in here. Midway through the first round of the Hera tournament. Sikiros down low. That's where they want to get it. And he gets his second basket of the ball game. This has been the young man doing a lot of damage. That would be Price. Whistle underneath, going to be a foul. And it's going to be the second foul on Ian Samilton. Second shooting foul given up. As Groff to the line. He hits it. Tuttle 3 for 3 from the line. The Wolves 1 for 2. And the deficit is 4 with 3:39 to go. And again, another offensive board. The Wolves in position to get that. They give it up, and Jet Price having himself a quarter, 10 in the first. Skiros just short. And Angel nails another three. Angel Tahano is 2 for 2 from distance. He's got 6 to lead the Wolves. Brahman with good defensive pressure as Keenan Tyner has checked in, number 3 for the Wolves. Sophomore, I believe. Let me check that. Tuttle working it around. Keenan's a junior, not a sophomore. We'll learn it as the year goes by. We're glad to be bringing you basketball. This is our first basketball of the year, our winter sports season. Congratulations to Shawnee Wolves wrestling and swimming, as we have another basketball doubleheader set on Saturday. Following this game, we'll start a new stream, and the girls will be playing. They face Heritage Hall in their first-round matchup. Wolves defense picking it up a little bit here. From downtown, Tuttle with another three, as they're nailing it. That by Howard. And the Wolves down by 6. Going to lose it. Jump ball with the arrow towards the Wolves. Slaughter set to throw it in. Brahman in front of him. They're going to give it to Aiden as Kyrgios backs away, goes to the bucket, and he's going to draw a foul. That's going to be number 5. Only 5s receiving fouls so far. That's Phillips on the Tuttle side. Skiros hits the first. .205 here in the first. Wolves trailing by 5. Tuttle applying good offensive pressure. And again, 1 for 2 for the Wolves. Shooting 50% from the line, 2 for 4. They go down low. Double team pulls them out of it. Another 3 nailed. As that was Howard, I believe, his second 3 in as many trips. Off the bench, Slaughter puts it in, his first bucket of the ball game. 3rd point for Ramel, 23-17. Pressure as Howard up top Under a minute now as we're counting down the first quarter. Good defensive pressure there. Tyner with the rebound. They get it up to Sekiros. He goes baseline, comes back, going to be blocked. Then he's going to get the next one and go to the line. As he can pull the Wolves within 4. Angel settles in. Sekiro, everybody quiets down for the shooter. The Wolves with a few misses here from the line here early on. (23-17), 35 seconds to go in the quarter, counting down, and now a foul. Have to believe that's a little bit of a frustration foul from Aiden. As Glenn Price checks in for the Wolves. Tahana sitting down. And that's another one from downtown. Extends the lead to 9. 10 seconds to go here. Four seconds as Slaughter fouled. Foul called on Wilson. Kiros taking it into Tyner. Too late. And the Wolves go down by 9. We're at the end of 1. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary, known for their friendly family welcomes and just as friendly exits. Fred's can service your vehicle needs. Make Fred's Tire and Battery your first stop when your vehicle needs service. We are back as up next the Lady Wolves take on Heritage Hall from the Hera tournament. We'll bring that to you in a separate stream. The boys right now battling against Tuttle as they trail by 9, 26-17. See what Coach Chad Johnson has here. On the floor is Tahana, Sekiros, Price, Slaughter, and Brahman for the Wolves. For Tuttle, that's Phillips with the ball. He gets it over to Valletta. And Price leading all scorers with 10. Angel gets the rebound. Ramel pushes it To the bucket, to Sikiros, up, and just short. Tuttle grabs the rebound. Bringing it up is Groff. Howard out there as well. I actually thought Howard was bringing it up. Inside to Groff. Off the board a little bit hard. Price trying to bring that down. It was Valletta that's going to be called with the foul. Had a good little move in there. Off the board hard. Price working for that rebound. Thought he hit his head pretty hard, but popped right back up. Glenn Price. Brahman and Slaughter working the ball up on the press. That's Brahman into the middle. Down to Sikiros. Nice pass by Levi. Sikiros with his 7th point. And the Wolves chip into this lead a little bit, down by 7 with 6.5 to go here before halftime. Sikiros knocks it away momentarily from way downtown as they've cooled off a little bit. Jet Price there. Slaughter sees the lane, takes it in, and it's taken away. Price going to be called on the foul. Not giving any room for Groff, as Groff going to step back to the line. He's 1 for 2 so far. Hits the first, does Gage. Sikiros replacing Price down low for the Wolves. That's Brahman next to him. Tohana at the top of the elbow and Slaughter underneath. Sikiros brings down that rebound, gets it over to Slaughter. 6:05 to play before half. Back up top to Sikiros, and a turnover. Little sloppy for the Wolves, a few turnovers. As that one just into the Tuttle bench. Wolves trailing by 8, I'm sorry now. As Groff went 1 for 2 again. As Tuttle, the Tigers, return the favor for the Wolves. Throw it away. Off the hair of Panther on the wall. Sikiros, a big man who's very comfortable holding on to that ball. As there you see, takes it the full length, and he comes back and almost gets the steal. Sikiros with 9 now for Aiden.
It's 5 seconds from whenever you hit that button. So that one would have been late, I feel like. Unless you would have got him.
Defensive breakdown as Hendon gets his 2nd bucket, and then the Wolves come right back with a turnover. The lead back to 8. Sikiros underneath. Back to Sikiros for a bucket. As that was Brahman giving it back. Sikiros with all 6 of the Wolves' points here in the second. As 4:40 to play in the second. Good defensive play by Brahman. And And the turnover on the Wolves sideline. Brahman applying the pressure on the sideline. He gets it in. I think that's Groff, blocked by Tejano. Ramel all the way, and one for Ramel Slaughter. That is what Ramel can bring, as highly athletic and energy for the Wolves. We'll have a timeout. We'll take it. 4:18 to play. Wolves trail by 4.
I feel so sick, and I don't know if I should take ibuprofen or Tylenol.
Go ask Eric.
I can't stop coughing. Surely there's something I can take to make this better.
Go ask Eric.
Wait, I just got new medicine, and I don't know if I'm allowed to have caffeine with it.
Go ask Eric. We are back. 25 for the Wolves, 29 for the Harrod Tigers. The Wolves chipping in to that 9-point lead from the first quarter, as we want to continue to chip away and chip away. Outscoring Tuttle 8-2 here, as Ramel Slaughter out of the timeout, going to try to complete an and one on his layup, as the junior hits it. One possession ball game, as the Wolves set up their defense. It's been stingy in this quarter. Tuttle came out hot in the first, hitting 4 threes from downtown. Slaughter trying to get that ball, as he is badgering Jet Price, the leading scorer in the ballgame, with 10. He had all those midway through the first quarter. Again, another offensive rebound that the Wolves give up, and that is going to be a foul called underneath. Foul called on the rebound. I believe it was Banks. It was his first. Slaughter going to get it in. He's going to get it into Sikiros. Let's see if they clear out for him. The big man again. Very good ball handler for his size. Another poor pass, though, creates another turnover, and the Wolves have done too much. The layup missed, and out of bounds to the Wolves. Angel just off. That's his first miss from 3 for Tejano. Price thinking about it. He's got Skiros back on him. He's going to get the and one. And he's had his way with Aiden. It seems just a little quicker. From my vantage, I can't tell his size. He doesn't look to be giving up much to Aiden as far as length goes. But he's enjoyed that matchup, has Price. And he's got 13. Inside to Aiden for 2. He gets him back. Aiden with 8 in the quarter. And looks like Tyner checking back in, this time for Samilton. So we have Tyner, Tahana, Brahman, Sikiros, and Slaughter on the court for the Wolves with 2:35 to play here in the second. Tight ball game. And it's going to be thrown off the Wolves. Offensive rebound for Tuttle, another one. The second chance points have hurt the Wolves, whether it be turnovers or offensive rebounds. Given up. Going to be a foul called. That one on Ramel. That is Ramel's second. 4th foul for the Wolves. Next one will be shooting. Angel for 3, just off. Tyner. Will be called on Tuttle. That one was on Howard, and that's his first. It was on the block out. Gets it into Tahana to Slaughter. Slaughter goes up the middle, and the reach is going to be again on Howard. 2 quick ones, and I believe Ramel will be shooting. 5th foul of the quarter. And Slaughter shooting 2. Good on the first. Ramel 3 for 4 from the line. Has another one coming. Eight so far in the first half for Slaughter, as the Wolves have cut the deficit to 2. Aiden plays defense, gets it. Good hands by the Wolves. And Howard with another foul. And Ramel can tie it up from the free throw line. As Howard, 3 quick fouls here. And Slaughter going to step to that line. Hits another one. The junior doing well from the line now, as checking back in is Wilson and Banks for Tuttle. Also out there, Phillips and Price. And Valletta. The Wolves go back. Tyner gets that ball. Tries to get it to Sikiros, gets knocked away by Price and thrown out of bounds. Good defensive pressure by the Wolves, all started by Tyner, and showing his quickness in that backcourt. We're tied up at 32. Sikiros going to bring it up with 1:40 and counting. Sikiros going to the line for free throws as he's fouled in the backcourt. That by Banks, his second. Skiros 1 for 4 so far from the line. He's going to shoot 2 here. Good on the first. So three quick fouls in the bonus by Tuttle. And the Wolves coming back via free throws. Tyner knocking that one out, hustling for that offensive board. The Wolves take their first lead, 33-32, with 1:35 to go here in the second, and another turnover. And I believe checking back in is Hendon for Tuttle. Skiros bringing it up against Price. Slaughter, 2 more. And in fact, that defensive player was Valletta. Tyner again, almost picking it off. As Slaughter having the big quarter for the Wolves with 8, 9 in the quarter. Under a minute to play, Wolves up by 3. They started this quarter down by 9. They try to work it inside. I believe that call is going to be on Tohana. Angel picking up his first foul. And now Tuttle in the bonus. Valletta going to the line. He will shoot 2. Trying to get his first points of the ball game. And he does. Shawnee up by 1. It's going to be an offensive foul as Ramel pushed off. Defender went flying. Good defensive play. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Slaughter. He's going to come out. And stepping in quickly, Coach Johnson puts in Kingston Tully for the Wolves. Slaughter takes his first seat with 30 seconds to go in the half. The Wolves with a big second quarter. Hayden Sekiros leading all scorers with 14. Howard playing well, though. He's got 8. Kingston. DeBrahman puts it up. Oh, almost. As the Wolves go into halftime trailing Tuttle at Hera by just 1. We'll be back in the half with some stats. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community, one season at a time. Casterkey Tire and Alignment. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience. Tires, alignments, front-end parts, and brakes installed. Check them out on Facebook. Casterkey Tire and Alignment. Every detail tells a story. Every sparkle a memory waiting to be made. At L's Jewelry, timeless craftsmanship meets modern elegance. Designed for life's most precious moments. L's Jewelry is Shawnee's friendly jeweler.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
First Med Urgent Care is here, 4010 North Kickapoo, right next door to Mazzio's, open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Short wait times if you have to wait at all. Self-check-in, COVID, flu, strep, care, and testing you get at First Med. Great for parents after work because of the long evening hours. Non-emergency, which is life-threatening care, you get here at First Med. Access training, stitches, lacerations, even with broken arms, whatever it is you need, you get it at First Med. Everyone is so nice at First Med Urgent Care, 4010 North Kickapoo. Thank you.
Take care.
Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary, known for their friendly family welcomes and just as friendly exits. Fred's can service your vehicle needs. Make Fred's Tire and Battery your first stop when your vehicle needs service. Kevin Hanna, Frontier Commercial Group, specializes in both commercial and residential real estate. Whether you're looking to secure the perfect commercial space or find your dream home, Kevin's team helps you achieve your real estate goals. Visit Kevin's interactive website to get started today. At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. A genuinely local atmosphere. The Oliver family has more than 70 years as butchers with Hardesty. If you're in Shawnee, you gotta stop at Hardesty Deli.
I feel so sick, and I don't know if I should take ibuprofen or Tylenol.
Go ask Eric.
I can't stop coughing. Surely there's something I can take to make this better.
Go ask Eric.
Wait, I just got new medicine, and I don't know if I'm allowed to have caffeine with it.
Go ask Eric. Great prices sell cars, and Castrokey Auto Mart truly understands that principle. Straightforward pricing with no gimmicks. Located on the corner of Harrison and Jefferson for over 40 years, shop at the lot or online. Castrokey Auto Mart. They're good people.
In today's world, fast and reliable internet isn't a luxury. CVEC Fiber is connecting our community with 100% fiber optic internet. From ultra-smooth gaming to crystal clear video calls, you'll never miss a moment. Visit CVECfiber.com to sign up.
Stewart & Clover Attorneys and Title Company exists to help people. It really is that simple. Whether you have personal or business legal questions or need help navigating land title issues, Stewart & Clover is big enough to solve problems, small enough to care. Whether it's the largest vehicle on the road or the smallest of problems, Brown & Sons Towing and Recovery gets you home safe. Brown & Sons Towing and Recovery. Big or small, we tow them all. Good throw gets Bertram. And that's smashed. Nothing new. Welcome back to Hera. The Wolves trail the Tuttle Tigers 36-35. Some individual performances. 2 Wolves in double digits in that first half. Aiden Sikiros with 6 field goals. He went 2 for 5 from the line. He ended up with 14 points in the half. Ramel Slaughter also with a good first half. He had 3 field goals and was 6 of 7 from the line. He ended up with 12. Also scoring for the Wolves, Angel Tahana nailed 2, and they were big ones. 2 big threes for the Wolves early on in the first as Tuttle came up red hot. And he went 2 for 4 from the three-point land in that first half. He ended up with 6 points, and Ian Samilton nailed 1 from downtown in the first as well. He ended the quarter with 3. That's the scoring for the Wolves. Notable for Tuttle, Jet Price, he ended up with 13. He had 10 in the first quarter, and the Wolves shut him down in the second for just 3. Howard, again, a couple of big threes in that first quarter. In the first, the Tuttle Tigers hit 5 threes. I had mentioned earlier they had only hit 4, but they had hit 5. They were hot. I believe that they were 5 for 7, only missing a couple of them in the first. They definitely cooled off in the second, though. No three-pointers in the second. Hendon pitched in 2. Hendon pitched in 4. Banks 2. Groff 4. Phillips 3. Valletta 2. And as I mentioned, the Wolves trail by 1. We're just a couple of minutes out from the second half. Throw in. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time. ShawneeCTV would like to thank the following community sponsors in helping make this broadcast possible. Sebastian Homes, specializing in exceptional residential properties. David Nicholas and Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Jeff Chamblin, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, enjoys helping people. Robert Owens, McElye and Owens Funeral Group. When your pet is family, pause to remember. Mentoring with a mission. Uplift Mentoring. Air Force One, HVAC, service, and repair on all brands. GCTC, a career and technology center located in Shawnee. Brown & Sons Wrecker and Recovery at towingoklahoma.com. Castor Key Tire and Alignment. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience. Tires, alignments, front-end parts, and brakes installed. Check them out on Facebook. Castor Key Tire and Alignment. Every detail tells a story. Every sparkle a memory waiting to be made. At L's Jewelry, timeless craftsmanship meets modern elegance. Designed for life's most precious moments. L's Jewelry is Shawnee's friendly jeweler.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
First Mad Urgent. We are back at Panther Gymnasium in Hera. First round of the Hera tournament. The Wolves trailing the Tuttle Tigers 36-35 just by a point. As they came out of the first quarter trailing by 9, outscored Tuttle by 8, and they bring it in to start things off here in the second half. Ramel Slaughter working it. Sikiros in there. Samilton. That's Brahman and Tahana as the starters back on the floor for the Wolves. Tyner getting some good minutes in the first, and Ramel Comes out, hits a three, and the Wolves go up by 2. Good to see the junior coming alive in that second quarter. And the steal by Samilton, just can't keep it in bounds. Sophomore almost with a big play for the Wolves, as their energy seems good right now. Brahman defense on Groff. Groff to Wilson. Banks also out there. Wilson going to miss it, and Ramel with the rebound. Blocked down low. That one by Jet Price. Price going to be called with the foul on the shot. And Takiros will go back to the line. Struggling from there so far. Let's see if he can turn it around, as that is Price's second foul of the ball game. And Takiros steps in to shoot 2. Looking good. Wolves got a lead briefly to start the game, and right before the close of the quarter, now here in the second, largest lead of the game for the Wolves, up to 4. It's going to be an offensive foul, moving screen. That called on Groff. And the Wolves going to take it out against pressure here, as the Tuttle Tigers get it over to Brahman. He'll bring it up, get it to Hano. Almost got the rebound back. Tuttle working it up top. That's Groff. Working it over to Wilson. And that's going to be a double dribble. Checking back in for Coach Jobe is Valletta. Stepping out, Groff. Samilton relieves the pressure. He's going to bring it up against Banks and hand it off to Slaughter. Ramel gets the offense rolling, and it's going to go through Aiden more times than not, as that was sweet by Angel Tohano. His third 3 of the ball game. 3 of 7 by my count. And Angel with a good-looking shot there, and the Wolves sneaking out to a 7-point lead here quickly in the third. That off one of the knees of the boys. Kicking motion, though, brings it to Tuttle. Under 6 to go here in the third. Just 2 minutes away. And the Wolves outscoring Tuttle 8-0 so far in this quarter. Way downtown, that's been their scorer. That's Price. And Samilton gets that rebound. And it's going to be turned over. A little bit out of control was the sophomore. Probably should have gave that up when there were 3 white jerseys around him. Good move underneath by Carson Banks for the first 2 for Tuttle. Going to be on the ground. Aiden getting bumped. He ended up making it. It was early. And the call is going to be Wolves out of bounds. Foul number 3 against Jet Price. That's the one you want to get in foul trouble. Aiden up top. Brahman down the lane and hit it. Good looking shot by Levi Brahman. Like to see him get on the board. That's his first 2 of the ball game. 4:50 to play here in the third. Tuttle a little bit disheveled. Definitely compared to what they looked like in the first. They came out red hot. And just as they've simmered a little bit here since that first quarter. Samilton pulls that rebound down. Gives it up to Slaughter. Nicely done by Ian Samilton. As you want the Wolves working their offensive boards a little bit better than they did in the first, as Angel Tohana going to get a timeout called. His 4th of the ball game. He has 12. Wolves up by 10. We're midway through the third. ShawneeCTV would like to thank the following community sponsors in helping make this broadcast possible. Sebastian Homes, specializing in exceptional residential properties. David Nicholas and Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma. And Jeff Chamblin, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, enjoys helping people. Robert Owens, McElye and Owens Funeral Group. When your pet is family, pause to remember. Mentoring with a mission. Uplift Mentoring. Air Force One HVAC service and repair on all brands. GCTC, a career and technology center located in Shawnee. Brown & Sons Wrecker and Recovery at towingoklahoma.com. Back to Hera as the Wolves step back onto the court as Angel Tuhano. I'm sorry, Angel. I think last year I was butchering the name as well. I'll get it better. I'll do better. I will do better. 4 minutes to play. Wolves up by 10 after Angel's 4th of the night. Price misses, and Siqueiros with another rebound. Ramel Slaughter bringing it down for the Wolves. And he gets it over to Samilton. Samilton gets the ball taken away by Price. Good defensive pressure by Brahman, and he's going to foul. Coach Johnson calling Ian over, just calm him down a little bit. Just a sophomore again. Teaching moment for him. And at the line for Tuttle, Wilson hits the first. That's his first points of the ball game. And he looks good getting them both. Wolves lead back to 10. They trailed by as many as 9. In fact, they ended the first quarter behind by 9. And calling a little bit tighter here. That's a call on Valletta. I believe that's his 3rd. It is. That's the 4th team foul with 3 minutes to go here. So the Wolves will be shooting on any more Tuttle fouls. Only one team foul against the Wolves, as Slaughter with another bucket. He got things going here quickly for the Wolves with a big three to grab the lead. And double dribble. Going to be a technical foul on Wilson and Samilton, a double tech. They're talking about it at midcourt. And the possession was to Hera. The possession arrow, I think, is what they're calling. Their possession arrow was to Hera. And that's why the ball goes to Hera. Samilton takes a seat. 2:42 to play. And now it is Wolves' ball. Maybe the possession arrow was towards the Wolves. The Wolves did have possession, so I'm not sure. Again, the referees just got together, talked about it, switched it back. And Slaughter going to track it down in the backcourt. All settled in with 2:38 and counting here in the third. Wolves up by 10. Down to Sikiros. Going to be a block. Sikiros with another good move. Slaughter with a nice pass. And the Wolves go up by 12 with a chance for more. Sikiros. Hits it. Clock not starting. And so we're stuck at 2:32.
Kevin Hanna, front court.
Thought about it, gets it out to Tyner. Just off the rim. The lead 13 for the Wolves. Good defensive pressure there by Braum, and Coach Johnson says Levi does all the little things for us. And it's going to be another foul on Aiden. That's his third. I think he would have been fine if he wouldn't have just reached there at the end, as the player kind of out of control, falling into Aiden, and it was just that last grab. Going to be a turnover? Looks like maybe a quick 5 count. Sikiros against Valletta, gets by him. Underneath, Tyner into the corner. They're working it nicely. Good ball movement by the Wolves. Under 2 minutes to play now. And this game is flipped into the Wolves' favor. Slaughter with another three. Feeling good is Ramel. That's 8 in the quarter, as he has really picked it up from the first. Tyner out in front. Going to get it back to Avita, to Aiden. And Tuttle needs a timeout. 1:31 to play in the third. Wolves up by 18. We'll be back. Your Commercial Group specializes in both commercial and residential real estate. Whether you're looking to secure the perfect commercial space or find your dream home, Kevin's team helps you achieve your real estate goals. Visit Kevin's interactive website to get started today. At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. A genuinely local atmosphere. The Oliver family has more than 70 years as butchers with Hardesty. If you're in Shawnee, you gotta stop at Hardesty Deli. We are back as the Wolves up 58-40 and playing well since the first quarter, really. The Wolves came out a bit stiff, ended up trailing by 9 as the player taking over the game was Jet Price from Tuttle, big number 15. He's played well, but he's been quiet since the first, only 3 in the second. Hasn't scored here in the third, and it seems to me Tuttle really needs him for scoring. Without him, they don't get much, as they've only scored 4 here in the third, and they go down to their man. He's just unable to hit that little jump hook, and the ball goes back over to Slaughter. Brahman to the middle, out to Tyner. Tahana in the corner, just off, and the board goes to Price. Under a minute to play here in the third, the Wolves exploding their lead to 18 in a matter of just a couple of minutes, really. And that is Valletta hitting a 3. Haven't seen that before now. Valletta's 5th point, and Slaughter into the corner, just unable to connect there. Tuttle going to throw in here, as looks like Brendan Johnson stepping in for the Wolves. He's going to replace Slaughter for this last 30 seconds, and Serber stepping in for Tuttle as Phillips brings it up, gets it to Valletta. Johnson defending there. That's going to be a call against Johnson, I believe, as it's going to be an and 1 for Jet Price. His first bucket of the quarter, and opportunity to make another. Just under 15 seconds to play if the Wolves get that rebound. Price makes it good with the and 1. Get it into Brahman as he brings it up. They get it into Tyner to Johnson, and Johnson gets the favor returned by Price. He almost had his and 1 as Jet Price with his 4th foul. And come on, Brendan, let's get up there and get us a couple of points. Johnson, a very likable young man, as I got to know him a little bit through football season. I'd like to see this sophomore succeed. And he, just off. Thought that was going to fall in. The lead now 12 for the Wolves with under 5 seconds to play in the third. Henderson checking in for Tuttle. Avita and Tyner. Angel and Tyner down low. Tyner gets that rebound. And the Wolves going to end the quarter 58-46 our score. You're watching Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV. Together we're building community one season at a time. Great prices sell cars, and Castrikey Auto Mart truly understands that principle. Straightforward pricing with no gimmicks. Located on the corner of Harrison and Jefferson for over 40 years, shop at the lot or online. Castrikey Auto Mart. They're good people.
In today's world, fast and reliable internet isn't a luxury. CVEC Fiber is connecting our community with 100% fiber optic internet. From ultra-smooth gaming to crystal clear video calls, you'll never miss a moment. Visit cvecfiber.com to sign up.
Stewart and Clover Attorneys and Title Company exists to help people. It really is that simple. Whether you have personal or business legal questions or need help navigating land title issues, Stewart and Clover is big enough to solve problems, small enough to care. Whether it's the largest vehicle on the road or the smallest of problems, Brown and Sons Towing and Recovery gets you home safe. Brown and Sons Towing and Recovery. Big or small, we tow them all. We are back. 58-46 our score as we start this final quarter. The Wolves having their way over the last couple of quarters as they have outscored Tuttle in those quarters 41-20. Tuttle working it, going baseline. Good defensive pressure there as Angel didn't move. Sekiros almost loses it. Gets it back. Down low to Tyner. Oh! And just out of bounds. They get it to Sekiros. Again, the big man can really handle the ball. He's very confident in ball handling skills. He works the top. It's going to be back court turnover. That's kind of what we looked like in the first quarter. And that's when Tuttle went up by 9. Don't want to see that kind of start here. Don't want this to all of a sudden become close. From the corner, that's what happens. Hendon hadn't hit one until now. That's his first 3. He's got 7. And the Wolves a little bit sloppy. Timeout by the Wolves. .6:56 to play in the ball game as Coach Johnson encouraging his young player as the Wolves just want to settle things down, not allow this game to get scrappy or sloppy. Talking with Coach before the game, that's exactly what he was looking for, is just to play a full game without getting sloppy. They were a little bit sloppy in the first, looked like it might be creeping back here, and he was quick to use another one of his timeouts. As we're under 7 minutes to play, the lead now 9 for the Wolves. Big 3 by Ty Hendon has cut the deficit. And the Wolves going to throw it in on their side of the court. Brahman going to throw it in. Slaughter up top. Going to call an offensive foul on Sekiros. That could be big. That's going to be his 4th. You do not want to lose Aiden Sekiros. Always strong. Good pickoff there by Ian Samilton to get the ball back for the Wolves. Slaughter works it to Tejano. Sekiros with a poor pass and a turnover. Kind of threw it between both guys and nobody had a chance. So again, a little bit of sloppy play here in the fourth. The Wolves putting together 2 good quarters in the second and the third. The first was owned by Tuttle. And this could be big. There it is. This is a 3 and a turnover and a foul. Going to the line is going to be Banks, and he will shoot 2. As the 3 hit by Phillips, he hit 1 in the first. This lead was 12. It's now cut in half. And it's been sloppy play on the Shawnee side that's kept it close. They haven't really got a good shot in the opening 2 minutes of this ball game and of this quarter, I'm sorry. And Tuttle is going to be called with a foul. That's going to be their second personal underneath on the rebound. Tuttle has hit a few shots to make it close, a couple of threes. So 8-2 the scoring here. I'm sorry, 6-0 the scoring. The Wolves just not, like I said, not getting anything yet here in this quarter. Slaughter working the middle to do that. And he hustles and gets the ball back. They get it back up top to Aiden. Sekiros to Samilton. He thought about it. It's going to be a foul on the floor against Tuttle. I believe that's their third of the quarter. Nope, correction on the board. Second of the quarter. The foul was called against Banks, and that was his third. Okay. Let's see what kind of shot the Wolves can get here. As they get another shot. 5-second turnover. The call on the floor was a 5-second. I think he got deep enough in the court, though. Maybe he didn't. I mean, don't know. But the Wolves with another turnover. And letting this turn into a tight ball game. Good defensive rebound by Samilton. He's got to get out of there. Going to be a foul. And that'll be the third team foul as he was pushed out of bounds. That's going to be the first foul on Serber. They get it out to Sekiros. Samilton up and in. Fancy move by the sophomore, Ian Samilton, for the first bucket of the quarter. Let's see if that can get the Wolves going. Going to be, the pressure is going to cause traveling. You don't want to see Sekiros in the middle of that, though. We need him in this last 4.5. He cannot be grabbing. I'm sure Coach Johnson's heart stopped for a moment with that whistle. Defensive pressure causes the turnover. And the Wolves do get back and get their defense set up. Sekiros, just no foul. a walk as the pivot full foot switched there. And that created the turnover. Good defensive pressure without fouling by Siqueiros. Smart play by the senior. Again, we need him on the court. Slaughter. Good job not to foul by Aiden. And Angel comes through with the rebound and the 2. He's got 14 on the ball game. And the steal. Don't foul. Going to get a timeout by Tuttle with 3:18. We'll take the break. You're watching Wolves basketball, up by 8. First Med Urgent Care is here. 4010 North Kickapoo, right next door to Mazzio's. Open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Short wait times if you have to wait at all. Self-check-in. COVID, flu, strep, care, and testing you get at First Med. Great for parents after work because of the long evening hours. Non-emergency, which is life-threatening care, you get here at First Med. Access training, stitches, lacerations, even with broken arms, whatever it is you need, you get it at First Med. Everyone is so nice at First Med Urgent Care, 4010 North Kickapoo. Thank you.
Take care.
We are back as the Wolves trying to close it out here against the Tuttle Tigers. 62-54 our score. It's been an entertaining ball game. A tale of 3 quarters as the Wolves dominant in the second and third. Tuttle coming out here in the fourth as they did to open the game in the first. Hot on the 3-point side. And the Wolves a little bit sloppy with their play, but their defensive pressure here in the fourth quarter has been much better than the first. And they've been able to keep a lid on the Tigers. Siqueiros gets it back to Slaughter. And again, a little bit of a sloppy play creates a turnover. And Tuttle with a chance to cut into this 8-point lead. And the biggest thing is just, Hamilton going to be called with the foul. Well, maybe it wasn't. Yep, that was Ramel. Now Ramel has 4 as well. So the Wolves' 2 biggest offensive threats, both with 4 fouls. And the Wolves get the call. .307 to play. They get it into Siqueiros. They're going to turn it over. Bad pass to Tejano. And Tuttle for 3. The Wolves now having a hard time getting it past half court. The lead now 5. Angel. Well, I was at the Wolves practice yesterday, and they practiced this same scenario up by 4. They're up by 5. With 2 minutes to play, it's only 2:33, and how you move the ball to take some time off the clock. It's interesting how practice comes into games quite often. As that scenario is what we're looking at here. The Wolves with 2.5 minutes to go, up by 5, as they just have been a little bit sloppy. And Tuttle has hit some threes. As good pass, good play. 16 on the board now for Tejano. Way downtown. 4-3. Tuttle Phillips, his third three of the ball game. They get it to Hamilton and a turnover. Lead is 4 with 2 minutes to play. This is exactly the scenario they practiced. Slaughter fouls out. So, Slaughter stepped right into him. You got to have more control of your body than that, as he caused the contact, and unfortunate for the Wolves, as arguably their best player of the game. In fact, through 3 quarters, he would have been my player of the game. Fouls out. And that is going to be interesting to see how we respond here with Tyner stepping in. Now remember, Sekiros also with 4. Tuttle cuts the lead to 2. Sekiros cannot foul there. Tuttle continues to fight. And we're going to get a timeout by the Wolves with 1:45 to play. The 12-point lead to start this quarter has been dwindled to 2. We'll be back. Good throw gets Bertram. And that's smashed. Nothing new. Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary. Known for their friendly family welcomes and just as friendly exits, Fred's can service your vehicle needs. Make Fred's Tire and Battery your first stop when your vehicle needs service.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
All right, setting the stage, the Wolves 64, Tuttle 62. On the floor for the Wolves is Sekiros, Brahman, Hamilton, Tyner, and Tejano. As they get it into Hamilton, Aiden going to get it down to Brahman. 3-on-1, and it's going to be a turnover. As goes out of bounds, I'm sorry. It looks like it was knocked out by Tuttle on the baseline. Tuttle's Valletta going to check back in. They get it in to Hamilton. Gets his own rebound. And the block. Nicely done underneath by Valletta. And the shot. In and out, Sekiros with the rebound. Hamilton bringing it up. Underneath to Tyner for 2. Keenan Tyner with his first 2 of the ball game. A minute to go. Can the defense cut it off? Going to be an offensive foul as Sekiros playing back smartly. Very important now that he stay in this ball game. Under a minute to go. And the Wolves hanging on. 66-62. Hamilton in the corner, gets it back to Sekiros. They get it over to Tyner, and it's going to be a quick foul. As Tyner going to step to the foul line. He will shoot 2. will Keenan. And Keenan's been fun to watch tonight. He doesn't have a lot of points. He's been active on the defensive side and on the offensive side. Come on. Oh, didn't get the roll. Let's make one of them. Put it in the 5-point range. Take it off of 4. Lady Wolves coming up next. We will start a new stream for that. Tyner hits the second one. Good job, Keenan. Leaves the door open as a less than 2 possession ball game. And Tejano going to pick it off, and he's going to go to the foul line as that foul is going to be called on Groff. That's Groff's 4th. And Angel, a good free throw shooter, going to step up to the line here with 2, and he's had a consistent ball game. 3 threes, 2 twos. Now he's going for some free throws. First one down. That's 15. No, I'm sorry, that's 17. 12, 16, 17. Looking for his 18th. Hits them both. Good job, Angel, as he makes it a 3-possession game. Very important. The Wolves extending it a little bit here from way downtown. That's why, because these guys, just like the first quarter, whatever they're throwing up is going in, and that was Price's first bucket of the quarter. But it was a big one. Cut it back to 4 with plenty of time. 23 seconds now, and Levi Broman going to go to the line. He goes 1 for 2. The lead is 5. From downtown, Sequeiros secures another rebound, and he gets it out. The Wolves looking good here. Angel 4:20 in the ball game, and the Wolves are going to pull this off. As another turnover and a foul. Sequeiros will go to the line. Aiden playing well. As soon as Ramel fouled out, realized he had to take over this ball game, and he played steady through to the end without picking up that final foul. Got to be proud of the senior on that front. Didn't score in the 4th before this attempt. He gets one here and maybe another. As he's going to lead all scorers as the Wolves pull it off 74-65 against the Tuttle Tigers. We'll be right back with some final stats after this message. Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee.
In today's world, fast and reliable internet isn't a luxury. CVEC Fiber is connecting our community with 100% fiber optic internet. From ultra-smooth gaming to crystal clear video calls, you'll never miss a moment. Visit CVECfiber.com to sign up.
We are back as the Wolves take the victory as they defeat Tuttle 74-65. And Tuttle put up some good numbers, but Jet Price really their man with 19 points. Also Ty Hendon they were the two with double digits. Over on the Wolves side, man, a few had a really good game as both Angel Tujano and Ramel Slaughter came out with 20 points. Chipping in was Levi Brahman, Keenan Tyner with 3, Levi Brahman and Ian Samilton. Levi had 2, Samilton had 5. But leading all scorers and really showing it down the stretch is senior leadership. Aiden Sakiros comes away with 23 to lead everybody. Thank you for staying with us. We're just minutes away from a new stream of Lady Wolves basketball. Please check back in as the undefeated Coach Wells, the Lady Wolves, take on tonight Heritage Hall. Thank you for watching. You're always welcome with us. ShawneeCTV. Together, we build community, one season at a time. Good night, everybody.
Kevin Hanna, Frontier Commercial Group, specializes in both commercial and residential real estate. Whether you're looking to secure the perfect commercial space or find your dream home, Kevin's team helps you achieve your real estate goals. Visit Kevin's interactive website to get